Now there's a very, very big victory that has already happened, and it has really surprised the zoo because they thought they came prepared, but they don't know that the people they are coming to their land are more prepared. This is not you facing cowards. This is not you facing what is it called? You see, every Igbo man today doing the job of Lucifer, betraying their people, will pay the price when Biafra comes. In we get check if in Afghanistan, many of them who worked with US against their own brothers are already facing it. Though Afghanistan is not a good example, but they all faced it regardless. You see, when you continue to portray yourself in such a way that the only resolution of finding good trend is picking gateways, you will fall for it. You will fall for it. So, what is going on here? The Biafran army had just neutralized several military checkpoints where they mounted to buy Biafrans. So what are we doing? As we continue this immense support, this victory that is close to none, this very positivity, we must understand that the gateway is bigger than their expectations. Just will smile through the whole process and make sure that things are being faced dramatically. We must understand that victory belongs to none. So therefore, after conquering so many checkpoints, we can now put ourselves into the gateway of what it is. And that's the biggest part of it. They cannot face the Biafran army. It is obvious they cannot face us. Obviously they cannot. Because we are coming into the light. To make sure that everything we try to portray, everything we try to push, everything we try to help ourselves with must be gotten in accordance. So victory is coming to a bigger extent. And that's where the gateway is. This is going to be a very, very long moment because it's not just today that they started deploying soldiers to Biafran land. You know, Obidoro Tata. After Operation Python Dance, we have been having several dance. You know, how you come in. I don't know the kind of soldiers we have. You know what they did in Asaba one time? Young people who are demanding for referendum. You went to Nnamdi Kanu's house. But how many of them? Today, there is retaliation. Everybody is now facing on what Prime Minister Simon Abba is doing, or what he did. They have now forgotten what triggered all this thing. Several times, Biafrans went to protest in Onitsha, in Enugu, in Aba. Ebukadande Mandi Butu Fana. Nigerians did not say anything. Some people were happy. Now the same brothers, the same fathers, the same uncles that you killed their children have said enough is enough. Have now picked up arms and said we will defend our land. You are now redeploying thousands of soldiers to do what exactly? That's the point. We must continue in this path for understanding the big dream of seeing the big news and knowing how it is. This is just the beginning. Because I can tell you that what civilization is bringing to the table is nothing but war taboo. Men are getting greedy every day. Every day. If it was before, when civilization has not come, and these people are dragging land and say, please, we need this land, this is our land. They say, Giwere, Daba. But because of they now notice that there's oil, there's gold, there's this in the land, everybody had to go selfish to me. And this part is happy that they are Anebunda. This part is happy that Anebunda. I keep saying it, that people can stop dying in Nigeria instantly the day the soldiers, the police, these men with guns decide to stop obeying these selfish politicians. Instantly you will see peace in Nigeria. Instant peace. Everybody will be called to the table. The selfish ones amongst us will be taken off. But no. There is a humanity, yes. Where everyone must produce effectiveness. So as we stay awake at night, we sleep in the morning. We must continue at all costs to spread this gospel till it find an end. And whether they like it or not, their bullies is not going to shift an Igbo man. It is because the Igbos are still in this country. That is why they have not successfully Islamized this country. Go and ask the politician. They will tell you the level of headache the Igbo men gives them whenever they want to Islamize this country and turn everybody to zombie. Because if you're in the Hausa, they have turned the whole Abokis to zombie. Once they just release one religious statement, Hausa man will lose his senses. The Yoruba man, once they just make one tribalistic statement, the Yoruba man will lose his senses. But an Igbo man never loses their senses, no matter what you proclaim. They will think, they will go home and think, still rethink, and they will say that what you are doing is evil. That's an Igbo man for you. But the day of reckoning is finally coming.